Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm really happy you're all here. Welcome to everyone who's new or who's been watching me for a long time. You're all very important to me and I love you all. So let's get busy, all my wonderful friends. How are you guys? Are you good? Weather good? You're good? Everybody healthy? I hope so. There's a lot of summer colds going around, I understand. Some nasty stomach flu too. Yuck. So we'll all hope none of us get it, right? Okay. And then big prayers for anybody who did get it. Let's do it that way. All right. So today I have a fun little project, something a little different. We're going to make a, well, what do we want to call this? It's a Regency Romance, Bridgerton inspired wallet. And so we're going to make that out of cardstock and some digital papers. And we'll see how that goes, right? Now, I have some stuff already pre-cut and ready to go. I'm going to set that off to the side. This is our base here. I'm going to just move a few things over here for a minute. And it is made from 2 pieces of cardstock that are 8.5 by 11 that I have cut down to 8.5 by 9 inches. So it was 8.5 wide by 9. Then it was, I know some of you really need a little direction, so let me see if I can do this. I just didn't want to mess up everything I have set up, you know. Okay, let me see if I can take this out. Let me go like this, because that goes to that. I don't know, I probably just messed myself up. But anyway, I got a standard 8.5 by 11 sheet, cut it down to 9 inches. So it's 8.5 wide by 9 inches long. And at 4.5, I scored it in the middle, folded it, and I rounded the 2 top corners. Now I did 2 of those pieces. Oh no, get back in there. I did 2 of those, and I'll show you why in just a minute. Now I was inspired by another YouTuber, but I've completely, you know, taken it and run with it in a little bit different direction than she did. So, let's see, that's the back, that's the front. These are my inside pieces. Okay, so we're going to make it a wallet with pockets. And it's going to be a long one, and we're going to use this beautiful kit, which I am not on her design team or anything. I'll just tell you what kit I'm using. It's called Regency Romance, and this is My Porch Prints. You can see her on Etsy. She has hundreds and hundreds of kits, but you'll see it's very Bridgerton inspired. Absolutely, you know, the whole thing. So I decided to use this kit. I've got it all separated out, so I have to be careful here because I don't want to have to start over and go hunting for every single thing. Ugh, that would not be fun. So these are some of the background pages from the journal kit right here that I've got. And now that we folded these pieces in half, I'm going to put these together so I know, okay, this is my front and this is my inside and back. I'm going to put those over there. Okay, so now we have these 2 pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these down the sides, right, to create a pocket in the middle, and then we have pockets that come up on each side, right? So that's how we're going to do that. And I don't know if this bracelet's going to drive me nuts. I may end up taking it off, or I'll just push it up my arm maybe. That'll work. I never get to wear it. I'm wearing navy blue and pink today, so I thought I'd do all the navy blue stuff. All right. So I want to glue. I don't think I want to use that glue. This is a pearlized ivory paper. I get this at, I'm going to say it is Recollections by Michaels. I don't know if you could see it, but it's pearlized and it's real pretty. It's got a pretty shimmer to it. I thought it'd be lovely. Hold on 1 minute. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. There we go. I knew there was something wrong with the room. I needed a little more light. I like all my windows open so I don't have to have any overhead lights. I don't like to use those in the summer. I'll use them in the winter if I have to, or it's storming or cloudy or foggy or something. But if I don't have to, I'm not gonna. All right. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay. So what I want to do is I just want to glue. So craft along with me, you guys. Get out your cardstock, or scrapbook paper would work if you've already got something that's pre-printed that you like. You can do this with any paper. any genre. I'm just, you know, Bridgerton's back. I'm a huge Bridgerton fan. I'm also a huge Golden Age fan from that show. So, you know, I am, now try to get it where they, we want to leave the top open because that's going to be a pocket for us. All right. Now, why did that do that? I don't know. Okay. For some reason, that went higher than the other. Huh, that's all right. Well, it's going to be covered in paper. It's cool. I could have done the papers first, I suppose, and then put it all together, which a lot of times I do like to do that. So, sorry about flying cup there. What are you guys up to? What kind of weather are you having? I've got sunny, hot, and breezy. And we are getting fog from the ocean every morning. Whoopee. I'm so excited. So I'm going to make this the front. This will be the back. So this is the front. Did I say this was the front? Yes. So I have rounded the corners on this, and then I rounded the corners on this. Now I am going to want to ink this because I do want it to be very old world. I mean, this is the 1800s is when this Bridgerton era, the Regency era, I believe 1884, 1886, something like that. So I do want some age to this. And I don't know if I want to, do I want to ink my wallet? I don't know. Maybe. You know what? I'll do it after. Oh, this has a weird corner. I don't like this corner. Pardon me. Excuse me. I'm going to get rid of it. It's got a squareness to it. Sometimes you've got to recut them because, you know, you pull it out too fast and it messes up your whole corner. And it doesn't match your envelope here. This is a wallet. I'm going to call it a wallet. Wallet, purse, whatever you want to call it. I am going to use this glue. I'm going to cover it. Now, I'll give you some dimensions for this. Hold on just a minute. I don't know if I have dimensions for this. I'll tell you what it is in just a minute. Well, I'm probably better off closing it. I've picked these papers because I'm going to build on top of them. And I'm going to kind of center it, top, bottom, sides, the whole bit. And I'm going to use you can use a glue spreader, you can use a bone folder, whatever you want. I'm going to put lace on the spine or ribbon or something. Don't know yet what, but I know something will be there. All right. So there we go. There's the front. We're going to do the back, which I believe is over here. Again, it's another piece I've rounded the corners with. It already has some great dark distressing on it, on the print. Again, this is my porch prints for those of you who missed it in the beginning. I kind of stumbled over there. I apologize. So let's go and glue this on. I want to get right down to it because there's a lot to do. And basically, I just saw the base shape and the dimensions, and then I have run with it to do my own thing here. I like the idea of what she did, but not that particular project. Okay, let's go like this. Okay. Okay, so that's our base. And then when we go like this, we have this pocket in the middle. And now we have to decide at this point. These were what I chose. Oh, this is what I chose for the inside. Or the back page. It looks like I picked these for the back page maybe. Or the front page. maybe I'll do this for the front page like this. Because you have to decide where you want it, because you've got to do some rounding, right? And so you want to make sure that you figure out where you're going to go with this. Now, I'm making this up as I go. I don't have any big plan. I have a little plan. You know, I have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm not exactly sure. Did I do this upside down? I sure did. Okay, well, it doesn't hurt that I rounded both sides. It won't matter, right? I think it'll be okay. So let's go like that. And then let's go like this. And I'm thinking that this one here is going to be maybe another pocket in the back. And then this would not be, we will add a pocket. I actually like the idea. I'm going to go ahead for this back section of rounding this. I'm going to go ahead and round it. You know what? This ring is like spinning around on my finger. It was tight when I first put it on, and then I guess my hands already got cold, and now it's spinning around on my hand. Okay, it's one I've had a long time. I bought it at a craft fair in the 70s, I think. I think it's Marcasite, something like that it's called. Matches this one. So, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, got distracted. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. I'm a squirrel girl. I never used to be. Boy, as I've gotten older, it's easy to distract me. Probably because there's so much life going on in my head. Now we have to decide if we want this to be a pocket in the back. Now it's not very, I mean, it's a 32-pound paper. It's not a thin paper. So I could go ahead and make it. Let me get a punch. What punch do I want to use? Let me see. I think, is a 1-inch punch going to work? Maybe. I think so. I don't want to have to drag out another punch. I'm just barely going to go in the middle here, and I'm just going to barely punch it out. I don't want a big punch. I don't like the big deep punches. That's just personal. I just want to make sure that you know there's kind of maybe a pocket there, but there's nothing, you know, like in your face deep. And sometimes what you put in the pocket, you don't necessarily want it to show. Sometimes you do. Okay, that one's going to go there. This is going to go here. Wait, which way do I have this? Yeah. So I want to make sure, there it is. I'm going to punch this corner and this corner. It's going to go up there, and this corner and this corner on the bottom, because it's going to go down here. Isn't it pretty? These are the colors of the kit. So I thought, well, with these colors, and there's some, whoops, trawl, that would be pretty, right? And then, let me see. I think we're good with that. We can put that away for a minute. Now let's glue all this stuff on and see how we do. And then we'll figure out. All right, now I want another pocket up here. Even though there's one in the middle, I think I do want another one up there, because I have a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot. There's a lot of ephemera. I bought all the kits. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. I bought all of the kits to go with this Regency Romance, because, you know, I'm into Bridgerton, and I'm into, you know, the Golden Age, and, you know, just kind of, it's a mix of everything, I think. So I think it fits all the things that I love to look at. And I thought, well, you know, we've been doing Marie Antoinette, and we've been doing all the queens and princesses from that Rococo era. We've been doing all that kind of stuff. So I thought, well, let's do something different, and let's make a fun wallet. Let me get this. So I hope you liked my last projects for Chris Lana and the paper cameo. Those were guest design team projects. This is not. This is just something, I wanted to make something, but I didn't want to take on a big project right now because I'm getting ready to go to Christmas in July. I think I am. I don't know if I want to do Christmas in July. I'm kind of about it. Let me know what you guys think. You guys want to see Christmas in July? It won't be every project or every day, but there will be some in July, or you just would rather I skip it this year. Let me know what you think. I'll go either way. If you guys really want to see it, I'll do it. If you're not interested, those of you who are my followers, regular followers, well, all of you that follow me, you know, they're watching. Give me your thoughts. What do you think? I'm going to glue this on. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on Christmas in July. I have that big journal that we made those, all the things for, all of the Merry Mondays for last year that I never got sewn in. I got to just sew it in before next week. And then we could start loading it. It's a huge big three signature journal with a fabric cover. And I really need to know what you guys think. Should I even bother with it? Because if you guys are not interested, I don't want to do videos that no one wants to watch, right? I just feel like I'd like the majority of you to be enjoying it. I don't want you to go, oh, she's doing that, I'm not going to watch her today. Because that breaks my heart if you're not bothering with it, you know. Now, that when I don't want to glue somewhere, I put my hand there so I don't add the glue. I leave open where I do want the glue. And I can't drive a straight line to save my life, so we're going to put that up on the back. Trying to just eyeball it. Where'd my... Oh, I created a little bubble there, but that's good because it's easier to get into the pocket if you've got a bubble. Okay, this one I'm not going to put one up there because I'm going to put one down here. And I'm going to put a pocket down here, and I may put one here on the cover. I'm not really sure where my other pockets are going to go. So this one I'm just going to glue down completely. And I just kind of scribble all over it. It's kind of fun just to scribble with the glue. Not really trying to make it straight or perfect. I'm just like slapping it on there, making sure I've got glue everywhere. Alrighty. And make sure I've got the rounded edges to the rounded edges. And I'm kind of in line with the other one. That doesn't look very straight, but I got it. All right, so now we've got this little cute little wallet, and we're gonna put a clasp on it and a pretty, maybe a medallion or something. So that'll be fun, right? I think that'll be fun. I don't know what is going on with my cap. Must have had too much glue in it. It's just keep leaving a mess. All right, now. All right, so we've got these covered. We've got a couple pockets, one back there, one right here. And now we want to add some pockets, and I have, let's see. Yes, I've already pulled this one out. I thought this would be a cool pocket. I'm wondering if I should push it off to the side so I can do something there, or do I want to just put it right in the middle? Or I could add, like, I was thinking of adding a pocket and like a little bit of a collage thing there. This is called Faded Photographs. As much as I like it, I'm not sure I like the cream around. I mean, it is a photograph, so my option was to create two pockets like that, or like a pocket and that on it for the cover. I want something on the cover. I don't want just the music box or whatever that is, jewelry box on the cover. So let me try cutting this down. Remember, we're doing this on the fly. This is a process video. I didn't have room to write it in the title. Sorry about that, but you get the idea. Okay, that cut it down some. Let me round the corners a bit. I like the corners a bit rounded. Yeah, we're having beautiful weather today. It's been in the 80s. I was supposed to go get a bunch of blood work this morning, but I did not because I woke up with, well, I went to bed with a killer migraine and did not feel like it this morning. And I wasn't supposed to have a lot of medication in my system, so I have to wait. It's like, well, I could go the ladies up there. I'm wondering, because this is an actual pocket, so that's why I'm trying to go, well, what do I want to do? Oh, I know. If I did a little, let me put a little notch in it. Tiny little notch. Hello. Flying pockets. Goodness gracious, that was crazy. Okay, so we'll put that up there. We'll put that down there. Now, I like this, but I'm thinking, if I don't know if it'll fit in here. I love this little corner, so I want to see if I can get it to fit and maybe cut it a little bit. Yeah, that came out cute. That's cute. All right, give it some shape. We need some dimension here. Alrighty, let's get this glued on, see what we think. Oh, I need to pull my garbage can forward. My floor is just getting covered in junk. I don't need that paper clip at the moment. I do want to use, I thought about doing these two. This is a beautiful carriage, but I think we'll keep it to that over here. I really want to see that. I want to see that. Which one do I want on top of what? I want that on top of that. And then I think that'll still allow me, oh gosh, wait a minute, before I do it, I want to put a tab on here, like some kind of a, I don't know if it'll be, not this lace, but I just want to show you whether we'll do a lace one. So if I go in the corner, yeah, it'll do it, because I don't want to close the pocket, correct? So let's do, but I'm wondering if I need that down here. I'm struggling with this, guys. I really want that on there. What can I do? I think one thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to make this a snapshot. I'm going to get rid of, I know I just cut it. No worries. We can still do this. Let me get this out of there. Sometimes you really got to hold this little, there, that's better. Now let me do that same corner, which I'm really liking this. I'm hooked on it today, can you tell? I'm going to be wearing these little bits everywhere they fly. Fly me to the moon. Here we go. All right. And I can't sing anymore. Oh, I used to sing in choir. Loved it. A really pretty soprano voice when I was young. Then I got a massive throat infection. Greg and I both did when we were first married. We were what, 18 and 20 or 18 and 19, and we both got a massive throat infection. Oh my goodness, it was horrible. And we were both in bed side by side taking care of each other. That was the beginning of that. Young and young. And ever since then I had trouble with my voice. Times where it sounds really rough or very croaky or not great, you know. Okay, I am going to put that up there like I planned. I've made it smaller so it shouldn't bump into anything. Now, do we want any lace behind that? I am thinking I might. Let me see. I'm looking up at my wall right next to me so I don't have to go digging too far. The cover is always the most important. Now I could come back to this, but I really think we should work on the cover. I want to see what time we have. 24. Okay, I'm only going to give it a few more minutes and we'll move on, but I'm going to grab my laces off the wall here. Well, it's actually the bookcase next to me. Used to be able to reach it from my desk, but I really can't anymore. Just looking to see what I want, something really lacy thin. Okay. I see something. I'm just going to grab a pair of scissors and see if I can do it that way. Pardon me, excuse me. I didn't go anywhere. I'm right next to you. I just, oh, I was able to pull it down. I didn't have to cut it quickly. Woohoo. Okay. I don't know if I want lace on here or not. I was just thinking I might want it underneath. And I like this because it's very, very open. I don't want to lose the pink print. Well, how do I want to do this? I don't want a, how am I gonna, I know what I want to do, but I don't know how to do it. Let me see. Yep, let's go. I like it this way better. Do I like it this way? No, I like it this way. Is this the right or the wrong side? Let me look real quick. Now I've got that stuck in my head. Oh no. Help me, help me. I'd like to see it there, but I wanted to see a little bit of the, well, let's cut it off at that length we want it at. Let's do that first. And then I can hang that back up on my wall. Okay, so we have that. That's a bit crooked there. Let me see if I can straighten it. And then I think a lacy wallet would be pretty, yeah? I'm rounding that. What do you guys think? There we are. There we go. I just don't know if it will be difficult if I leave that lacy over there to put something in the pocket. Might struggle a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. What do you think? I think so. What do you think? Alrighty, now I know I need a mat. I'm making such a mess out of this mat. I clean it. Goodness, it's crazy. And then we'll put the other pockets on and then we'll figure out, you know, it's easy enough to decorate. But I wanted to get the base done with you guys today if I could. I did put new glue in my bottle because the other glue just got so thick on me. Gosh, I'm 3 full bottles down of this glue this year already. And it's just June, 6 months in, and I've gone through 3 bottles. Maybe 4. I think I missed one. Not positive. Well, my daughter and granddaughter are having a fabulous time in Europe. They've been to 6 different countries. I think I said it's a World War II sites trip. I know they've been to Versailles. They've been to the Versailles in Belgium. That looks like that. I know they've been to Paris and France. I'm not sure where else they went. Austria? Oh, I don't know. I know they went to a bunch of places. I'd have to get the list, but they're having the trip of a lifetime. My daughter said she'll probably never get there again, and I don't know if my granddaughter would go again. She's kind of a house bunny. She's really not someone who likes to travel, so we'll see how she did. Can't wait to hear about everything. I will say that Samantha was looking very tired in her last pictures of her. It's a lot. You go nonstop. There is really no downtime. They go every single day. There's no days in the hotel. There's no days to wander around. It is a nonstop. They're on buses and planes and trains and boats, ferry kind of boats where they cross from one country into another. And then they were on the train, the big train. I don't know what it's called, the super train, or I don't know. They're on one of those, and really long day on that one as they travel across Europe, I guess. I don't know if they were following a route from something. I don't really know. I don't know if they were going to Auschwitz. I don't think so. I know they went to Germany and Belgium. Paris, London, and I don't know where else. I know they got to go to Versailles. Yay! I'm so jealous. I want to go so bad, but I'll never get there. So I don't know. I didn't use Fabri-Tac on this. I use the other one, which you can use. It doesn't work as fast and sometimes not as thoroughly. So we'll see. I used to always use art glitter glue on my, I didn't use the Fabric Check because it bothered me. I went to the Fabric Fix and it doesn't bother me. It isn't as caustic, at least to me it isn't. Now this needs lace and some other things. So we kind of have our first two pockets. There's a pocket and a pocket. And the beginning of our wallet. So it'll be a pretty wallet, right? So we have room here for the clasp. It can be made out of the same cardboard, the same cardstock. And then we would, you know, hook it on the back. And now we need to get a pocket in there. Now, for the inside pockets, the question is, do I use the ones from the kit? I'm going to put those away. Those are fabric scissors. Oh, the shirt I'm wearing has a big V-neck. And I have another shirt under it, but it just doesn't stay up. It's just sloppy. It's comfy, but it's sloppy. It's driving me nuts. So, all right, let's see what I have on my desk to work with here. That's a photo. I've got scrap paper. What I was thinking is I love some of the photos in here so much. Let me grab a few that I wanted to use. I definitely want to use that one. But I thought there was a ballroom when I was after. Yeah, no, that's not it. I thought there was one. Ah, yes. There's that. That. Oh, there's my favorite. Oh, I love that. I wanted to find a way to make a pocket using these or cards or something where I just cut the strip out of it, right? But then I don't want to lose that. So maybe I make a smaller pocket. And so let's try that. Get out my little cutting board. Come on, you. I know we can do this. I'm trying to cut on top of everything. Bad habit, right? Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, and that's pretty too. It's hard to pick a picture. I like that, and I like that. I'm just grabbing some pictures that I really, really adore. That I think, you know, would be okay. I think I'm going to be doing another project with this. I'm sure I will be, because it's too beautiful not to, right? I know we can only do about, if this is 4.5, I would say 2.5 would be plenty wide. So let's try what I'm thinking we could do. Let's do this. Oh, hold on here. Let me get this cut. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose too much of her. I don't know that I can do a 2.5, but I'm going to try it. I mean, this is a digital. I can reprint it if I mess it up badly, right? Well, what if we make it a 3-inch pocket? See, you could have this pretty 3-inch pocket right here, is what I was thinking. Does that make sense? And then I wanted this jewelry box. Or do I want a couple? They're so pretty. Or do I want them dancing in the ballroom? Oh, I just love this ballroom one. Let's cut this and see what we get. And then I have plenty of other pictures to use. Love that. This is me getting creative, big time. Yeah, 3 inches isn't bad. What did I do? 3 or 3.5? 3. That's not bad. Then we can just fold down each side and create a little bit of a pocket there. I guess we could, right? I think we can. So many beautiful photos. Oh, it's a very soft faded kit. It's not her normal work. Her work is very in your face. Not in your face, but bright. Bright's the word I should use. So what I was thinking is I would just go like this, and I would go like this. I don't want to fold it down too much and create my pocket off to the side. That way if I want to put something else over there, I could do it in the middle. Kind of like it off to the side. I put it off on one side one way and like on the side, this one this way, and maybe we could put her over here. So I'm going to fold this down. That's why I didn't cut that off on the side there. You'll see what I mean in a minute. That's about as crooked as it comes. Goodness gracious. Let's go like this. This gives you a little bit of a gusset. And so what you want to do, of course I need some scissors. I gotta cut that away from that because we don't want to see that at all. Just cut it at a slight angle. And I will have to round the corner because it's gonna have to match the other side. So we'll go like that. See, that's pretty. That makes a nice little pocket. And let me just do a little dip out of her hair there. Not a very big one. I'm gonna have to check my time here. I forgot to look when I started. I'm so into this project. Could be a 2-hour video before I even notice. Ay, that would be bad, huh? All right, let's go here and here. And let's add some right across the bottom. We could have folded up the bottom too, but being that I'm working on limited space, I just didn't really want to do that. I'm leaving a little edge around it because more than likely I'm going to add lace or pearls or whatever to this. I'm just making this up as I go. Now I did not add enough glue, obviously. Did I add enough glue over here? Probably not. I never do. And if you burnish it down, it will help your glue stick better, bond to your page. That is so pretty. Isn't that a pretty thing? And over here, we're going to do the same thing. Let me check my time. Let's see where we're at. 37. We don't have too long. Gotta keep an eye on my time. Yesterday, my last video I went way over, but I was having a good time. Finished my project. Oh, I have to show it to you. Yes, I just squirreled. I've got to show it to you before I send it out. So, I mean, if it sells, you know, the shop's not open right now and no one's contacted me about it. So I don't know if anybody wants it or not, but let's see. That one's over there. So this one's over here. I just want to make sure if it goes out that you guys have seen it completed because I had started the pouch. Remember that pouch I did? Let me move all this aside. Let me glue this on because I don't want to squirrel so badly. I have a habit of doing that. I know it drives some of you crazy, but it's okay. I am who I am. I think it is 1,000 planes at the same time. My husband knows that. Oh, you should see me when I'm working on a project. Like we're painting or we're cleaning the garage. Oh my goodness. One thing leads to another and pretty soon I have like 14 things going, which is why I don't like to do projects anymore. Because I just things seem to spiral. It's just the way I think, you know. So let me get this on here really good. I want a lot of glue, but I don't want to glue it closed. That's the tough part. Alrighty. And I've rounded this corner to match, so it would go on there easy. And we will put lace at the bottom and pearls and all the good stuff. We can even add another pocket there. We can add an image. You know, we can do other things. We're leaving that open to interpretation. But this is the base for your wallet. What you choose to fill it up with, totally up to you. Now, I've left that a little bit so it buckles a bit. Let me make sure that it is. You want to make sure you can use it. Yep. Oh, my goodness. And my corners are never have enough glue. Gosh. I thought I got that last time around, but apparently not. This one's better. This one I got. All right. Yeah, it's definitely going to have lace and pearls and all the bling in the world. Maybe not as over decorated as I've been doing. And then, of course, we have pocket here, which definitely needs some decorative things. That needs decorative. And then we have the one here. And I think I'm going to put a little notch up here So you know this is, hello, you know this is a pocket as well. I'm going to make it smaller than the first one. There we go. Oh, I didn't do a good job with that at all. Well, I was trying not to rip the whole wallet apart. And I kind of messed it up. 1 minute. Come on, you. You can do it. I know you can. There. I think I fixed it a little bit. Now, I just have to decide, do I want to... Yeah, that pocket's longer up there, isn't it? I need to trim that so it matches. I'm going to let everything dry before I do that. All right, there we are. Because in the middle there, we got a little bit of a hump going. And that's okay, right? So we don't mind that. Let me move some stuff. I want to show you the finished. You know, I always start the next video with the day before or the last project that I did. And so I did the pouch for the big mega ring tag book. And here it is. Oh, let me move this. Let me move this. Let me move this. And here it is. Here's the pouch. Here's how I ended it. This is what I did to decorate it. What do you think? And this is the back. I didn't do a whole lot more to the back. I kind of left it pretty simple, right? Oh, I did put some bling bling up there. See the bling? Right here. Bling on that side too. The pretty gold. The pouch is full. I did add ties, which are the satin chiffon ribbon. Now, I'm not done with this project, so don't go away. I just wanted to stop and show you. I forgot about this. I did make a tassel. I did make a pretty tassel. It goes like this. And it has a pretty rose. And it's got all kinds of pearls and beautiful goodies that go with the book. And you guys have all seen the book. So I did it in my last video. Nothing new there. It's just all done. And then the tassel actually connects right here. Up in the corner it goes on. So this is what you have. It's like that. Isn't that pretty? So yes, I'm loving the tassel. It does hook on up here, but for shipping, I'll probably... I don't know. I wanted to show it so whoever buys it knows how it's supposed to be. Unless a complete stranger who doesn't watch my videos buys it, right? So we have this pouch. Oh, and I did line the inside with papers. Copies of my French and my French documents, I think. Or Italian. No, Italian documents, probably. Anyway, vintage antique documents. So I did line it. So it's pretty when you look inside. Because remember, it had that yucky green packaging. So you set it in. And then it's hard not to crush it. Let me try that again. That was poorly done. Maybe we can go like that. Go like this. And get that in there like that. Got it. And then I'm going to lay the tassel in there like that. I'll probably wrap it in tissue before I ship it. And then you just tie it up. And there is your beautiful tag book by Chris Lana Crafts. And it just goes like that. And there's a pretty medallion with more of that ribbon. That ribbon goes back to 1997. So I've had that a long time. It is not a new, it's definitely vintage ribbon. It's from when I had my aromatherapy teddy bear business. And I had cases of all of that, pallets of ribbon that I decorated with the bears with all kinds of lace and pearls, just like I do now, only it was on bears, filled with special aromatherapy scents. All right, let's get back to this. This is looking good. What do you guys think? And now we're here and here. All right. Of course, this needs lace and all the other goodies. And I didn't want to put these inside pockets on lace. I'll add it around. I think, you know, I'm not going to overdo because I do want to be able to close this. But I do have some things that I started. I have this little pocket that they gave you as a thank you gift. Now, I could leave it open or I could close it. I could use it as a book. I was thinking where it would go is in the middle. I want it to go right here. And I've added vintage lace and some netting and word and some pearls, and a tab. The set came with a tab. I punched it, couldn't find it, so I just made my own tab because I had scraps. So I like that a lot. I'm just trying to decide, do I close this and use it as another pocket, or do I leave it as a book that you could write in? I don't know. Then this is one of the pieces. So I've put, there's pink inside. It's all inked up. I think I want to put some kind of a seal there. And that could go in one of the pockets, although I don't think it's going to fit in here. No. Some of these are not going to fit now because I didn't end up doing what I wanted to do. But I do have this pocket, and it would definitely go in here. Actually, it would be cute if we just went like that, wouldn't it? Oh, that's very cute. Let's do that. I like that. Or we could do it up here. Do we like it here? Yes, there's a pocket here as well. I forgot. Yeah, I like it there. It's Fabric de Surprise. Pompadour Fournier. Rue de Madeleine. Okay, so yes, there's the first two things that can go in there. That's in that pocket. That's in that pocket. We still have room for something back there. I mean, actually, that wouldn't be a bad closure, honestly. Huh. If I put it in the back pocket, let me see something. We could close it like that with a paper clip or something. I don't know. We have a lot of choices. So there's all kinds of things you can do. You can see, just grab yourself some paper. You can do this with scrapbook paper. All this would be great with just basic scrapbook pieces. And any kind of maybe chipboard that came with it, or cut-aparts, or whatever you want to call them. Everybody has a different term for it. Depends on what genre you're working in. I have all kinds of goodies here. I mean, all kinds. Here's another pocket. I'm debating on whether I want a third pocket up here because there's so much pretty stuff to add. Ooh, I actually like that pocket. Maybe up there. Or do I want it over here? I kind of like it with them, but it doesn't have to be there. Just to decide where do I want to put that. Well, I don't know. Let me cut it out first. I'm struggling anyway, so let's just cut it out. This one I didn't back. Or, I mean, it's 32 pound. This is 44 pound. Paper cardstock. Bright white. I always use bright white so that I get good crisp colors. If you use a creamy color, then you're going to get creamy colors. Colors are not going to be, not stand out. So anytime you buy paper, if you buy it bright white, either cardstock or printer paper, 100%, 98% white, you're going to get a better look. You just are. Now we are going to do that corner thing again. No, I want that one. Don't want to do it down there? Why not? What the heck? Let's do it. I think it'd be pretty with her. Puts a pocket on a pocket, but I don't mind that. I don't think you guys do either. Now it's just a matter of playing. Adding pocket, more pockets if we want, ribbon, lace, pearls, just the decorative part, you know. I don't know if you want to see another one of this, of it being decorated. I can do that. Guys, let me know. Hopefully this will go up so that I can see and have time to do it before we hit the July thing. And I need to know what you guys think about Christmas in July. So hopefully the video goes up on Friday night or first thing Saturday, so you can tell me what you think over the weekend, and I can decide whether I'm doing another one of these because I'm not going on to Christmas in July. Definitely will show you, you know, where we're at. I keep going back and forth. I love the layered look there. I'm not liking it as much back there. I think there's another piece I think I might like up there. So maybe we'll just do this here where I'm really inspired. I'm going to do it here. Thank you guys for all of your comments and prayers and all your sweetness to myself and my hubby. We truly appreciate you. I'm much better. Waiting on, I haven't done the test yet, so then I'll be waiting on the results once I do the test. So as soon as I can, I will. And that's going to be a good 7 days before I know. So, like, not next week, but the week after. So, it's a long wait. When you don't feel good, you're like, whoa, is it really? Could be sooner, but I doubt it. Since the local hospital is not great about getting stuff to a specialist out of the area. Even though they can't have a specialist, they don't have any. Yeah, I love the layering here. And then this, like, needs stuff in the pocket. I mean, I have a ton of stuff here. Just... Oh, that goes to the kit. I want to make sure I don't lose that. Let me see. I'm sorry. I've got more pockets. I've got tags. Those are kind of too big. Well, maybe in the back pocket. That might not be bad. That's a really pretty tag. Ooh, I've got that. That folds up too. So we've got a few things we can put in here. That is for sure. I pre-cut as much as I could, but you can see huge amount of stuff. And to decorate with, and use as ephemera, to stuff in the pockets, because I'll make sure every pocket is stuffed with a card. Not everything that goes in the pockets will be decorated, but I would say a good amount of it will be. I'll check our time in just a minute. I'm hoping to have more time than I do. I printed just a pale pink on the back of this. So it's printed on both sides. So when you open and close it, you notice I'm turning my paper as I open my scissors wide, especially when I'm cutting around, and then close them. As I turn the paper with my left hand, I cut with my right. Look at that. Perfect. Yay. Okay. These are good corners. I'm going to have to figure out what to color out. Cut out of those. And then I like this one. I don't care for this. I'm going to be dead honest. I dislike that immensely, so I'm going to cut that off. Unnecessary. Just doesn't look good. Printing string is really difficult, or a bow. You got to really, really pay attention to what you're doing there. I think she'd be great in a pocket, so I'm not going to cut her right now. I think that I'm just going to do a quick cut and set it off to the side because I know when I use it. I'm not going to use this one, but I know no matter what, I'm not using that bow. I'm getting rid of it. Goodbye. Okay, so that will go into my little envelopes. I do one for every project. So I have the pieces to work with on other projects if I want. Okay, so I want to use that in here. I'm going to use that. And then we have all kinds of pictures. This is called Faded Photographs. What have I got over here? More pockets, tabs. Oop, we got those. Got words. Oh, some more things to go in the pockets. More things to go in the pockets. Pockets, pockets. These are all going to go in the pockets. So you see I'm ready to go. Ooh, I have one of those. It's too tall, but I might be able to use it as an individual thing or load a pocket with it. We'll see. So I've got plenty to play with here. You can see why. There's no way I could cut. Oh, isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. I just love that. I could see putting that in. It won't fit. It's too tall. All right. Well, we won't use that in this project, but in another one. But I have all these. Oh, look at these photos. I'm going to show you some of these. You're just going to go crazy. So we have a crown. We have a jewel box. We have gloves and pearls. We have another crown. We have a beautiful lady. We have another lady, and they're dancing on the floor. I know they're far away, huh? You can't really see. Let me try this. So we have that one. Look at that. It's a crown. Same lady, and then the ballroom. Jewelry box. Gloves and pearls. Another crown. So we've got those. Got all of these to use. Look at this kit. Is it not yummy? Look at this. I definitely want to put that in some pockets, and that too. So we'll see. And then we have a dining room, stairway. I said this is very Bridgerton inspired. I've seen this reminds me of some of the gals. It's like they took photos. She took photos that are very, very similar to, and there's way, way more. I don't even have them all here, or I didn't even cut them all. I've got sheets and sheets of photos and stuff I haven't cut yet. The library. I got to figure out what, oh, the dressing table, hallway, bedroom. Definitely looks like a lot of the, both Bridgerton, it's also Downton Abbey. It reminds me of Downton Abbey as well. The castle, the abbey itself. The real castle is Highclere Castle. There really is a castle with a duke and a duchess. So, who lived there? Lord and Lady, I think. I know, he's an earl, so I don't know what the female is, if she's an earl. I don't, if he's an earl. But I've only got a few minutes, so I'll fold this one and we'll see if we can get it in. And I'm going to keep right on working on it off camera. We'll show you the finished project. Where'd it go? Finished project when I'm done. You know, this is, instead of pulling out my, this is how I always did it before I got a scoreboard. I like the scoreboard for the deep, thick groove. This is just a little groove that helps it fold better. Any kind of, you can use one of the other tools. I have a, here it is. I have one of these ball tools. I get these at Dollar Tree. And you just, same thing, you go along the edge. Depends on how small. You have a big and a small. This is an embossing tool. I used to use these when I was in one of my painting class. We had to do some embossing on paper. You have to be careful with that one. It wants to cut through, so you have to go gently. I was getting a little vigorous there. So it's all, look at this. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Don't you love it? I do, I do, I do. So anyway, I wanted to show you how do you use those if you're new to that, or maybe you have some of those from your scrapbooking days, if you're just a scrapbooker. I'm going to squish down the edges. That really locks that in. I mean, you can do it like this, or you can certainly just make it a plain old, you know, envelope, and you could go either way. But I really like it just, you know, I don't even know how I did that. There we go. Wait, how did I do that? Yeah, there it is. How did I do that? There, 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 there. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness, I'm in love. I'm in love. Then I would decorate the outside of this so it's real pretty, real purty. Add some applique or some lace or something on it. And I would do all the edges on here too, because you can see the whiteness from where I cut it out. I mean, as careful as I am, I still, you know, don't get it as perfect as I would like. But I'm not trying to be perfect. Just doing my thing. I've just been crafting so long, it looks like I'm trying really hard, but I'm not really trying at all. Well, unless I'm having a bad day. And I'm no different. And the inside of this is a very soft, soft, pale pink. So it's not white. So if you do open it up to write in it, you know, you've got this lovely pink color. And I'm just using whatever ink is still on the pad, the dauber. I hear one of the cats in the hallway. I don't know what my girl's doing in there. I told you we got new carpets. Oh, just Tommy thinks he's supposed to ride the magic carpet every day. I come in down the stairs or look down the stairs, and he has got the carpets all scrunched up in a ball because he's been playing with a straw under the carpet, pretending it's a mouse or whatever he's pretending it is. I don't know, but it's silly as can be. Crazy kitty. But we love him. Okay, now I gotta get them all. There we go. I did it, I did it, I did it. Okay. It goes in different each time. You notice that? All right. Yay. So that could definitely go in a pocket. Of course, for one thing, I need to, once you put this in, these are flat pockets, and they don't hold as much as, say, the ones that I made with the, yeah, see, that's perfect. These have, see, these have a gusset. So you can definitely get something in there. And you're not overstretching the pocket at all. I think I'm going to stick just for right now so I don't rip this. Give me a minute. I'm looking for a paper clip. Calling all paper clips. Report for duty. There we are. Okay. Oh, you know what? I have a bunch of these. Let's use this one. If I decide to leave a paper clip on it, I'm going to do this pretty little... There we go. Heart paperclip. Yay. There we are. Okay, we got a heart paperclip on there. I mean, we could put that in with her there. We've got things for every, I mean, we have tons of stuff for each pocket. Tons. I've got words. We've got a check. We've got little mini postcards. Ooh, those would be pretty. Oh, and then we have all these words cards. So plenty to fill up your pockets with, I will tell you right now. So it's all good to go. I actually have something that I thought about putting. Does this work on the back, or is it too wide? I bet it's too wide. I could cut it down though. It's multi-pockets. You put one on top of the other and you have a triple pocket. I thought about putting it on the back, kind of like, you know how in your wallet you, oh, I could put it on here. In your wallet you have the pockets to put your checks in. I wonder if that would work. I've got some experimenting to do. Yes, I do. Let me see what my time is. I bet you we're out. I'm gonna have to get my paper cutter out and do some precision cutting here. I'm just doing the initial. Yeah, this is just plain white on the back, so this is definitely meant to be glued down. But I can have multiple pockets to put more stuff in because I have so much stuff. I want to fill it up. I want all these little goodies, as much of it, as much of the photos as I showed you in there, as much of the cards in there as I can get in there, because I can always reprint it, right? So no biggie. Alrighty, you guys, I think we're done. I think we're done. But I hope you like this little project. I hope you craft along with me. And if you haven't, go get yourself some supplies, some cardstock, and some scrapbook paper, digitals, cardboard, whatever papers you have, and make yourself one of these little cool wallets. I think it's going to be neat. So thank you for watching, you guys. I'm really happy you're here. Look, we're at 1:47. I can't seem to get under the hour. I mean, I can't get, we're at 1 hour and 1:56. So anyway, thank you for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you again. Remember, answer my questions about Christmas in July, and if you want to see more on this. So I will see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses. I love you guys. Bye-bye.